What I want to share with you today is the 2 keys that I followed that really helped me in my process of figuring out what I really wanted to do with my life. So the first key is this one: understand who you truly are. And I'd like to start with this question: what is it to have a life purpose? What does it really mean? The answer is that your purpose is something that is within you. You don't go and find it outside, right? It's more about what is it that is inside you. So the work that you must do is just remember what is already there. So it is actually about understanding who you truly are. What is it that makes you really unique? And it is the most truthful expression of who you are deep inside, because who you really are inside you and your life purpose, they go hand in hand, they go together. So when we say living your purpose, what we are really saying is start living your life embracing all those parts that make you uniquely you, the goods and the bads, everything, and start living from a place that really feels true and authentic to you. And I know that quite often it is very complex to understand who you really are. It happened to me. It actually took me years of learning about this topic, reading in books, taking self-development programs, coachings, etc., to even understand the concept and how I should go inside and understand who I really was inside. I didn't have a clue on how to do that because I had spent almost my entire life listening to everyone else, like society, TV, parents, friends, etc., about what is it that is to have a successful and fulfilling life, rather than really stopping and listening to myself. I didn't do that. Most of the times, that's not what we do because as a society, we haven't been taught to do so. We haven't been taught that the purpose and the fulfilling life and the success is something that you find like buying things or having experiences and like consuming things, right? But the truth is that it is something that is very different for every single person, right? You can define the success, but for another person, it's going to be completely different because it strives from the truth that is true to yourself, only for you. It was for me like an aha thing because it really changed the way I thought about what purpose, life purpose meant. And now I understand that this is the reason that it's behind all those crises that you hear people have at the 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, those crises when you kind of see your life and you feel like I've done every step of the way right, okay, according to the plan, but why I'm not feeling okay? Why am I feeling lost? Why I'm not happy anymore, right? So this happens because we are used to base our fulfillment and our success on those external expectations. So that's why when you reach some point or some stage in your life and you feel like you are completely empty, when you start asking that question, what is it that I really want? So that's the question that we should be asking ourselves since we are like, you know, like 6 years old. So that way we could have like grow in a way that we are like understanding what's the next step that we want to take according to what we feel is correct and true for us. The second key is this: your purpose is not your career. Boom! Many people believe, and I used to believe that finding your purpose in life means finding that perfect job or that perfect career. But the truth is that your purpose goes way beyond that. So this is the key. Your life purpose is your mission, is who you truly are, is that thing that is unique about you and authentic about you. And your job or your career is just a way to manifest your purpose. To simplify this even further, your purpose is that which is eternal within you, right? And your career, the job on the other side, may evolve and change at a certain moments or stages in your life to manifest better that purpose of yours. And it's okay, it's part of life. So in my case, it wasn't not until long ago that I discovered what my life purpose is here, what my mission in this planet is. What I'm here to do in this world, what I feel like I'm being my most truthful expression, is when I'm sharing content and knowledge to other people to inspire them, motivate them in some way so they can go there and be their best version. So this is what I really enjoy doing, and it can be like different forms, like writing or doing these videos, painting a picture and then giving it to somebody. It can be like very different ways, right, to do this. But my mission, I know that is like to help the world to be a better place by helping others to find their best version. So when I first learned this definition of what life purpose really means, I really felt like very relieved, because I used to think that it was like totally linked to your job or career. So if you were to look at my resume, you'd see that I had many different jobs in my life, such as English teacher, radio presenter, journalist. I was a blogger specialized in sustainable fashion, being a digital marketing specialist, entrepreneur, yoga teacher. When I started naming all of those jobs that I had in my life, at the beginning it was like, I don't see anything in common here, right? Obviously, nobody would say, oh yeah, she did follow a very clear and straightforward path towards that mission of helping the world to be a better place, right? But after doing the exercise that I'm going to share with you right now, I understood what was the constant in every stage of my life. What is it that I kept doing in one way or another in every step, in every job, was that I knew deep inside me, subconsciously of course, because I didn't really like know it for sure, it was that I wanted to make a positive impact in the world in some way or another. That was there always. So all this being said, this is what I did to figure out my purpose. One, I sat down and I grabbed my personal notebook, this one over here, where I usually write my thoughts, and when I need to think, I use this one. Whatever you use, if it's computer, it's okay. Second, I open it, and what I did is I divided the page in two parts. And on one side, what I did is started writing down all the jobs that I had been doing, or even significant activities that I would do in the past. And then on the other side, I started to write the answer for each one of these two questions. One, what is it that I really enjoyed doing in that job? And second, what is it at the same time that made me stop and leave? Three, I completed everything, and once I did that, I just left it there for one day. I didn't look at it anymore. And then I came back the next day and I just read it, trying to observe more like in a external perspective. Observe and analyze what is it that I wrote down in order to start understanding what was the constant in every step of the way. Fourth, on a new page, what I did is I wrote down all those patterns that I started to see, those constants that were repeating in every step, right? In every job that I took in the past. And what I found in my case is that the constant had always been the pure need to create content, whether it was orally for the radio, or writing for articles on blog posts, or teaching classes, or even creating a company and being an entrepreneur. It always was the need to create content, new things, and make an impact with them. For example, when I was rereading everything, I realized that what I really enjoyed the most when I was an English teacher, it was just to sit down with my students. They were like 12 and 13-year-old, and just ask them, how are you feeling? What are your struggles? How can I help you? Those moments were the moments that were like, oh wow, okay, this is what I really enjoy the most. And why is that? It's because I really enjoyed helping them, like giving them advice and inspiring them and motivate them to be better, to change, to evolve, right? So that made me feel like, yeah, that was like a moment where I really enjoyed. I didn't really enjoy other parts, but that part I really did. Having that specific aha in that moment about the teaching moment in my life is when I really understood, okay, so it has something to do with trying to improve the world by making the people feel better and understanding better what is going on inside them, okay, so they can like go out out there and be the best version of themselves. And 5, once you are doing this exercise and you are trying to find out all these patterns, what I must say is that the truth, who you really are, your mission will reveal itself, because it's gonna show up there. It's gonna be there in front of you, right? If you need like more than 1 day, 2 days, 3 days to go again to that list, read again what you wrote, and understanding what's the pattern there, what is the things that really made you feel like you were living your truthful expression, then you take your time, okay? It's not about doing it fast, it's about understanding what it's there for you. That's the key thing. Once you start doing this, you set an intention, and that intention is going to give you those nuggets, those little things that are going to at some point get together and then make you understand what is your mission, your true purpose here in life. After you have this mission clear, why is it that you are here for, is when comes the decision of starting on a life path where you make this mission of yours, who you really are, whatever is it for you, you made it your North Star to guide you throughout your life. So that way, whenever is you reach a point where you have to take decisions, sometimes they're gonna be small, but sometimes they're gonna be like big decisions. If you really know why you are here and you align those actions and you let yourself guide yourself with that North Star that you created, then it's gonna be everything easier. You're going to start living a life with obstacles and all. You're gonna have obstacles, you're gonna find them, you're gonna overcome them. That's part of the journey, right? But you will do it in a way that feels good for you. You feel it's aligned with yourself. So that's all from me today. I hope this video really helps you in your journey to remember your purpose. If you liked it, click here and subscribe for more videos on personal growth and motivation. Bye bye.